secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
The Comics-Related Madness presents Enter the Cromnyverse, an anthology featuring a little green dude with a bat.
Yeah, listen, it's me, Crom, the world's first real-life internet troll. So there's a whole gang of creators making an anthology starring yours truly. We're talking 15 creators, 13 stories, another 8 folks creating merchandise, all for your entertainment. Indiegogo is the place you want to go to back this glorious project. This anthology features my lovable self crossing over in today's best independent comic books and graphic novels, causing chaos everywhere I go. In addition, we're going to be offering custom painted shoes, black light tapestries, sketch cards, alternate covers, adorable crocheted mini-me's, original art, and sculptures.
Anyway, back at today, only on Indiegogo.
The original intention of the film was just for my personal use, but I thought with it being such a unique thing that I'd like to offer it to anybody who wants to see it. On the first visit, Jack took us into his another room, a separate room, and there were these brown parcels full of artwork piled up, and he said to me, "You draw like I do." We were in the studio for 5 hours, you know, it was fantastic, and there's this, he's got this desk, and everything he's ever drawn has come from this desk, and then I would just go with the flow, and that's what this film is about. It's just a unique film of him.
He says, "I beat you." He says, "They say we came in under the dead heat." He says, "That's not true because I beat you." And the American said, "Well," he says, "if you like to think so," he says, "but I know the real story." He says, I know I clearly won that one." See? Well, Joe is 6'3", and I was a runt, say, from the Lower East Side. And being Joe's partner was an advantage to me because Joe was believable, you know, they would talk to Joe, and the Goodman brothers would get to know him. Martin Goodman owned Marvel at that time. He went to his mother and he says, "Look, Jackie got a job drawing." He says, "They're paying him part, they're paying him money for drawing." He says, "Suppose I go with Jackie." He says, "And he says, they'll pay me money." He says, "I'll draw and they'll pay me money." He said, "I'll give the money to you," which we did. We gave it all to our mothers. They called me from Nassau. You know, I lived in Long Island. And they say, "Would you like to come down and draw these guys in training?" I swear, this is not a story. And I said, "Yes, of course, I'd love to come down." And
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Nothing unusual about a 4 a.m. call to a back alley in downtown Kenton. A young woman lying pristine and unmarked on the cold, hard ground. I get to work quickly, but there's not much to go on here. No marks of any kind, no signs of struggle, just a dead Vic in the middle of an alley. And then there's that. Dead body in a dumpster that looks like a grizzly bear has crawled its way out of his stomach.
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, Afropocalypse.
The Madness Comic Network and Comic-Related Madness proudly presents Madness Tuesday Morning Brew. Tune in to our content on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt on YouTube.
Yo, it's Tuesday morning. Hi, Allison.
Hey, how's it going?
I think we're the only ones awake. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. We got people watching. Hi, everybody. You know, it's like if you're cool. I keep running into that term. If you're cool.
If we're cool.
Yeah, I keep running into. I keep having to use that term because I just seem to attract those who aren't.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I thought we're all cool here. I mean, we're all comics people. How could we not be cool? It's just
attitude. I don't know. You know me. I'm trying to have a good time.
That's all I'm trying to do.
You know, when somebody goes out of their way, makes a new account so they can attack me in my inbox about somebody I had on my show that's none of their business, that they don't represent or anything. And I'm just like, why? Now, when I put the link as pinned, I have to put, if you're cool, because there's probably people who aren't cool watching. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks, man, but I'll take the watch hours.
Yeah, that's
kind of
weird. I mean, I always leave the stream running in a different window, so you get watch hours from me too. So,
but you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, it's like we trying to have fun, talk about comics, stuff like that. If I'm promoting your friend's book, leave it alone. I'm helping your friend make sales.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't fuck with that. You know, it's like, leave dude alone, leave me alone. I'm gonna help your friend try to sell some books.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I don't know, it seems legit.
You know, I mean, jeez, man.
Was it my friend Tyler just sent me some books?
What?
My friend Tyler just sent me some books.
Which Tyler would that be?
Tyler Carpenter?
Oh, yes, we know Tyler Carpenter.
Yeah, does draw and talk.
Yes.
Give me a second. Got one that's wine to stick. All right, so I got his Girl with the Mega Fists.
Yes.
Got this the other day.
Now, how many pages is it? That's a pretty thick book. Yeah, that's a book.
Yeah, this is his manga. So it's definitely over 100 pages.
Yeah.
And it's got some decent art in it.
He's been working on that for a long time.
Yeah, and I think you get access to his current stuff for like $2 on his Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's pretty fun. Haven't started reading it yet. I am looking forward to. I just haven't gotten around to it. And I also have his copy of Chefs.
Oh yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, he did this up on Webtoons and things, and this is the graphic novel collection of it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that too. This one's in full color.
Nice. Good job, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Was it my friend Jess was over here the other day, and she was looking at it, and she says, "Oh, I like this one." I'm like, "You can borrow it and read it if you want." She goes, "Oh, read it when you're done." I'm like, "I take forever reading comics."
Yeah, especially thick ones, right? Jeez. Yeah. I mean, I got a stack over there now again. It's about yay high.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I haven't read yet.
Listen, I have so many bags full of comics right now. Now they're mostly all blank covers for me to draw on, but it's like my dealer, as I put it, came by and dropped me off my books. Yep. He delivers me my drugs. They just happen to be made of paper. So he drops me off the books, and I have the new Death Dealer comic, and I'm looking forward to sitting down and reading it. So I just haven't yet.
Yeah, I seen that the Frazetta girls had come out with something new over there. I'm like, always happy to see new comics.
I was hanging out with Dave Finch yesterday in his stream. I wasn't on the stream, but I was in the chat and all that. I was talking with his wife in the background because I'm friends with her, and I was like, he was doing his 250K draw stream, and he was like, he's like, yeah, drawing characters. He started by drawing Ghost Rider. And I shot Meredith a message. And I'm like, can you draw the Crow? And he's like, yeah, I'll ask him. And he's like, and she's like, Allison's asking if you can draw the Crow. And he's like, I'm going to do that. The drawing literally brought a tear to my eye, how good it was.
You got a link for that? Let me drop that link so people can go check that out.
You give me a sec, I'll pull it.
Oh, what a day, what a day.
Yeah, so he did 3 characters yesterday. He did Ghost Rider, he did the Crow, and he did Scarlet Witch. So we will copy it there. There we go. I just posted it.
Cool. Now y'all can go check that out and see David Finch. What did you say, 3 drawings yesterday?
Yeah, he did 3 drawings for his 250K, and he gave all 3 away.
Nice.
I unfortunately didn't win anything.
Yeah. I'll bet there was a lot of people watching.
Yeah, there was. I mean, it was at least 200 people every time he did a giveaway. So
that is pretty good. I wish I could get 200 people watch me.
Well, if I ever get as popular as David Finch, I'm hanging out here the most. So
nice. Oh man, there's some good stuff out there this morning. I just saw Alex Ross Godzilla. I'm not a fan of a lot of Alex Ross because the faces, a lot of them look the same to me.
Yeah,
Godzilla's different, right?
yeah, that's yeah, that's something I want to see. I'll have to pull that up. I mean, I love his painting technique and everything. It's not my style. I mean, I'll never work like that, I don't think. Like if I was going to do a painted book, I would try to make it look more like Frazetta. But holy shit, that's awesome.
I know. I was like, damn. You can't make that face look like anybody else's. That's great.
No, that just looks amazing. I mean, his use with gouache is just amazing.
Yeah, I like that. That was pretty sweet. The things you see on Twitter, yo. The things you see on Twitter. That's what.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just badass. I'll have to go check that out. I'll have to download that one.
Man, some good stuff. I don't know where everybody is. Rich, Doc, everybody's sleeping. Well, I mean, Rich should be sitting at a train station. I don't know where he's at.
Probably. I mean, he works, so. I mean, it's one of those things. He has a job.
No, he should be sitting at the train station headed home. It's like 5, 6 o'clock there now.
Yeah.
On his way home.
He might be on a train, too.
Oh, well, we got a Max. We got a Max.
Oh, we have Max. We have Atrocity Press in the house.
Yes.
Mary Machine Gun launched 16 hours ago. We're over $2,500 funded already.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're doing fantastic.
Drop a link.
Rocket it to the moon. Here, let me
drop a link.
Let me get the link here.
I definitely want to see it.
You do have do you ever comment in the YouTube chat so I can give you a wrench, Max? Have you ever done that?
Maybe I can do that. Give me a.
I mean, that's you should have a wrench over here.
I know I'm subscribed.
Yeah, just make a comment so he can wrench you.
You should have a wrench so you can drop your own links. You know what I mean?
Go here.
Yeah, I was just able to drop Dave Finch's stream in there because I have a wrench. So
I try to give them to everybody so that they can promote.
Sense. I mean,
there you go.
Yeah, you've got a wrench. Yeah, you got a wrench. You can go ahead and.
Rayon's with Good Morning.
You can drop your links there anytime, bro.
Sweet. Let me do this. Copy the link.
What's up, Brian? What's up?
Hey,
I don't like how Facebook or YouTube move the chat box.
They did what?
They moved the chat box from the side of the.
Oh, there's a button
window.
you can hit. They'll flip it back there.
Oh, really? Where's that
Yep.
at?
It's it's on the window. Hang on.
Yeah, I was gonna say because mine ain't changed.
Yeah, because mine's on the side. There's a layout button. It's one of the. It's on there someplace. I've hit it accidentally and thrown things around. Yeah, I think you're in theater mode right now. If you look at the different options on the video itself, and if you click out of that, it pops it out. Pretty sure. Yep, it's theater mode. So you want to go to default view.
Multiplayer default view. Bam. There we go. Oh, thank you. Look at me boomering it out.
SMRT.
That's why we had these youngsters around, Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Gen X over here. Come on.
There he is. It's Train Station Rich. What's up?
What's up, buddy? That's a nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice
I am a train station, but I'm on my laptop because I lost my fucking phone, and they have Wi-Fi here.
You lost your phone? Oh,
Yeah, I
what?
lost my phone because I am an absent-minded schmuck face, and that's what happens.
That's an awesome pompadour you got rocking today.
You had your phone last night. What'd you do?
Yeah, well,
He got
what
drunk
I
and
do?
ate it.
No, that was another phone. I ate the phone. That's what I did. I fucked it. I fucked it and then called back.
Well,
to
you know, as long as you had something to do with it. That's
He
It could
devoured
be,
that
you know,
hamburger.
I probably didn't satisfy it, you know.
He's
Probably
like, I got a hamburger. And then he was just like, blah. He's like, I got to go to
Yeah, I
bed.
devoured the burger. Yeah, that was me. That was me.
I know that's the first thought I have with my
Well-
phone is hamburger.
No, I don't have any hamburgers anymore. Well, I had a hamburger this morning, so. What's going on? Max, how you doing? How's the campaign?
It's fucking killing it, dude. We're 16
Did you get your goal
hours
yet?
in. Oh, yeah. We're 16 hours in and we're at $2,500.
That's nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Congrats. Holy fucking fuck. What's that?
I'm
Again.
completely blown away.
I'm not surprised. Let me see. Is that my fucking train? Yeah, right now I'm in the station, and I think that's the airport.
I love watching Rich walk around the train station in England.
Connection
I think we
definitely
lost him.
can be an issue.
That's one.
There.
One of the highlights of this show is watching Rich navigate
The train station?
in London or wherever the hell he is.
The underground, as they call it.
The tube?
Yeah, the tube.
Always entertaining. Rich Parada.
So what we got going on today, Pops?
This is the morning brew, dude. We just bullshit.
Yeah. This is the bullshit hangout stream.
This is the one stream that, I mean, you can shill, but it's not a shill show. It's a hangout.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have to shill, but I could show off some covers.
Do it.
You can do anything you want, Max. We're just hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll show off some covers here. Let me.
We don't have a topic. We don't have a, you know what I mean? It's like, remember back when there used to be
Freeform stuff?
No, it's like we had Rising Tide. You had Brian K. Morris, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? You had the Thursday morning roast or whatever over on Indie Bowl, and there was a day missing. There was nothing happening Tuesday morning, so I started doing this show. I don't know, a fucking year ago at least.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, and now there ain't a Thursday show. There's a Tuesday.
Works for me.
But I just got used to having. It was like, you know, I had somebody Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to watch. I didn't have nobody to watch on Tuesday, so it was like, let's do a show of our own on Tuesday. Man, we've been doing this show for a long time now, it feels like.
Yeah, I've been part of it for a while, so I've been doing it mostly since the beginning.
All right, so this is Mary Machine Gun issue number 3, currently on Kickstarter. This is standard cover A by Fern Cord. He did the inks, the colors, the pencils, all of it, because he is the Mary Machine Gun one-man wrecking crew.
And I appreciate that you gave him we have a cover that represents what's inside.
Oh, we always give the standard cover. Yeah.
For those people who like, to make sure, because I'm one of them people too. I like to make sure that the guy who did the actual work on the inside gets that A cover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, some of the stuff, like, there's companies like, I love them, but I'm going to say Zenoscope. You'll see some covers and you're like, oh my God, that's beautiful. And you buy the book and you open it up and you're like, what is this trash?
It's not represented on the cover of the books. Exactly. That's I mean, I understand hiring in good artists to do your variants. Or, I mean, not saying your interior artist ain't good, but having, names doing variants, I get that. It's a sales point. Give your actual artist, the guy that does the actual work that makes your book good, give him the main cover. So that when people pick up the A cover, they see that A cover, they know that's the art they're going to get inside the book. And then even if they're getting one of the other covers, they know they can see the A cover. They get a representation of the art that's inside the book right there. Right.
Yep. So I had to share out the madness. The madness thing to my heart team.
Well, that definitely works.
Yeah. And that's that's Fern Cord's cover. Then we got to move on to Mariah Benez's cover. It's Charlotte. Little blood coming from her lips. I love Fern did the colors on this, and he is awesome at multiple light sources.
Yeah, there's a great amount of that in there.
Yeah.
That looks great.
I mean, a lot of artists will just choose like a main light source and just kind of, or colorist will choose a main light source and just be like, okay, we'll use that, and then we'll do some tertiary lighting off of something else, like her ass. But
yeah, they got the bounce light going off the butt. So, but no, the use of lighting on that's very good. I like it. I'm a little jealous.
And this one's got some really good foreshortening in it.
And the new costume.
Mary looking fierce as hell. Stabbing the sword into the frozen lake up in Norway with the Aurora Borealis behind her. That's one of our. I love Fran because he can always make Mary's looking super fierce. I mean, the last one where she was screaming, it was like the homage to the Supergirl thing. It's freaking awesome. Yep. This is Justin Hunt's cover. Mary in her classic uniform with the explosion behind her. He's worked for Coffin Comics and Marvel and a few others. I think he's worked maybe for DC. I don't remember exactly. But those are always good. Greg Bo Watson. Now, this guy, newer artist, but he has worked for Coffin. And he has worked for, I think, Big Dog Inc. And he has worked for maybe Marvel. I don't know. He's worked for a bunch of companies now. I mean, he just blew up. But we've been working with him for a while. His style is very reminiscent of J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, he's got the cheesecake style, kind of a little bit of the Disney flair to it.
Yeah, and I really dig it. I thought he did a really great job on this cover. And then Courtney Rose's cover, you can tell just a Courtney Rose cover by the eyes. And there's just something about this cover that draws my attention.
The boobs?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just going to call it like I see it. It looks like it's the boobies.
It's the sword. It's the sword. No, it's the sword.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the sword. That's what you're thinking right now is your sword. Got
it. This is Joel Souza's cover with the very Bruce Timm style. Love it. I love that Batman the Animated Series look. It's fantastic. Doc thought Bruce Timm did this. So
It does look nice.
yeah, and he did his own colors, so everything's on him on that one. Gwen de Gallial, I just call her Gwen. She did the colors for Courtney's, for Greg Bowes, and for Justin's covers. She's a fantastic colorist. And then we move on to it's early morning, and the naughtiness comes out with the Nope Tier by Mariah Benez. So it is very difficult to get Mariah Benez to do a nude cover, a nude print up of anything nude. And we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
I think Fern likes it too.
Yep. Fern loves it. So
getting women to draw nude stuff can be both difficult and amazing when it happens.
She loves drawing sexy stuff. She just doesn't want to be pigeonholed into that I draw nude pictures.
Yeah,
because it's easy to have that happen.
Oh yeah, no, I can respect that. I can completely respect that.
But the look on her face is great. I mean, it's almost got that Disney-esque kind of look to it too. So that worked out great. And with that cover comes the prints, the nudie prints, which were done by Alexander Santana and Adam Ramos, which Pops you may know from Ninja Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space.
Mm-hmm.
They're the team.
Sounds amazing.
Yep, they're the team that did the art and colors for that one. And because we're at $2,000, we've released this one and this one. Once we hit $3,000, we will be releasing this one, and then at $4,000, we release
the hot
print.
tub.
Yep, the hot tub print.
The hot springs print.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to back the book, help it out. I mean, you can check out the Kickstarter. There's 7 pages of story that shows right up on there. It gives you the first 7 pages of the book to see if you like it. If you don't like it, then just share the page or share the campaign or move along. I mean, it's a wonderful story. The art is fantastic. Fernando just knocks it out of the park every time. Every single time he gets better and better and better. And this one is no exception. He is just totally rocking it. The story is by me and Johnny Reed. This is the first time Johnny Reed's come in and worked on the story with me, and having someone to bounce ideas off of and come up with better ideas has just improved our writing, or my writing, and becomes our writing to a wonderful level. But the link is in the chat, so if you want to check that out, feel free. And I will stop shilling now.
I got no problem with that. It looks good, Max. I'm glad you got through funded and you're rolling on. That's what we want.
Funded in 10 minutes.
Oh,
that's impressive.
Hello, look at that.
The eagle has landed, and the richness is on the train.
Riches on the train.
I'm on the choo-choo.
They got Wi-Fi on the train?
I'm on the big choo-choo. Yeah, they got Wi-Fi on the train. It's an above ground, so it's one of those things. Yeah. They do that in Britain. It's a nice train station. A lot of British people here,
So what up, Eagle Riders?
It is Britain.
How you guys doing? Well, I mean,
same old. It's Tuesday morning.
It's been a crazy couple months here, but
well, yeah.
What's up, Kitty?
Mask on and a cat, so
What's up, Kitty?
The cat's doing fine. Look at it. It's just like,
The cat is happy.
Yes, human, do my bidding. Pet me.
Scratch me right here. Yes, right. Mm-hmm. Yes, right here on top of my head. Yes, right in that spot. Yes.
No, yesterday oh God. I know I haven't hardly gotten to talk to Pop since I tore my leg in February, which he knows about with the muscle. Beginning of
that's
last
rough.
month, I lost my father.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry to hear that.
And between all the medical I was going through and the back and forth and dealing with exposures and stuff, trying to be there for the family and stuff, and I ended up collapsing a few days after he died, and my blood oxygen was tanking. It's been taking weeks to heal from the injury it caused to the lungs. So yesterday was the first time since all that I actually got to hike. I was actually out hiking around Devil's Tower without the oxygen. But I can only take it off so much a day yet. No, I can only take it off so much a day yet. It's restricted for a while because it takes a while to heal. However, it was a few days ago the bimbo hit my car and broke it. So
yeah, you
was it a ninja bimbo?
Yeah, she was a bimbo. And when you go flying out of a parking lot backwards at really, really high speeds without looking, this is the kind of person who's going to run over somebody's kid at some point,
Yeah.
So I hate the woman, but apparently I'm snarky because I posted about her doing it, and I said that the woman that hit me has the ultimate stripper name. Too bad she had the face, honestly, of somebody who's been hit in the face with a shovel, of a jackass.
She fell out of the fugly tree, hit every branch on the way down.
She's got the face of a jackass that got hit in the face with a shovel. But she's got a really, I can't say it, unfortunately, because to hear how bad of a redneck stripper name it is, you have to see all three names together, but I'll put it in private chat. I'm not going to put it out publicly because I'm not going to dox her,
Yeah,
that is a redneck stripper name, is it not?
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
Even the categories.
Right.
That's a second or third generation stripper.
That's my sister mama. You be careful.
So the reason I ended up going to Devil's Tower was because we have to get a rental because I have to go home in a few days. Our anniversary is the beginning of the month, And we're already planning this. I've been with my mom helping out with the stuff after Dad passed. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to stay at my mom's house through my anniversary. I'm going to go have fun with my husband.
Right.
So, and we have stuff we have to take care of at our house every few weeks, So we have to go home, and my car is going to take a while to fix. So we have to get a rental car against the insurance. Well, we have to pay out of pocket and then reimbursed by the insurance. I'm in the middle of the Black Hills. All the rental cars in this area are fucking tourist charges because this is tourist season. Mm-hmm. So to get the rental car here was going to be $2,000 to $4,000 for a couple weeks because they gouge everyone for tourist season.
Yep.
But if we went to Gillette over in Wyoming, we got the rental car at a bigger and better one for 2 weeks for $700.
All right, time to hop an Uber.
So we made a drive with my mom to Wyoming, and then she took her car back home, and we spent a little time tramping around after we got the car.
Nice. Time to take an Uber or something.
That'd be way too much money, honestly. But yeah, so it's like, okay, I'm sorry. It's a couple hours drive, a little extra gas, but the difference is a lot of money.
Yeah, like $1,300 to $3,000. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, okay.
It's like buying a car. It's like enough to buy a used car.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be like this because I know this area. I grew up here. I grew up in the mountains here. This is a big tourist area between Sturgis, Rushmore, Crazy Horse, all the tribal stuff. How well this is visited from people around the globe. And basically, by the time you hit the beginning of May until winter hits, everything is hyper expensive in this area. Everything.
I had a little little gold bar. It was like a 2 gram gold bar or something like that from the Black Hills. It said Black Hills Gold on the bottom of it and everything. And it's got it from my grandmother because she went up to Sturgis and they stopped by the Black Hills and picked that up back when gold was not that
Sturgis,
expensive.
Actually, I can tell you, Sturgis is in the Black Hills. It's in the upper edge of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That's probably where they got it from.
When I'm here to the rally, they tramps all over the hills because part of the reason it's as big of a rally as it is because the mountains here really embody that freedom of the road exploration spirit. So the bikers don't just stay in Sturgis; they're all over the hills exploring every time.
The cool. I mean, because it's got all the cool curvy roads, and just you can actually ride your bike.
The pigtail bridges, which are literally the bridge goes like this, and then you go zig, 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 and come out the other end. And the whole purpose of the road is just to be fun. That's it. That's literally the whole reason it was built that way. And it was a few months ago when I was trying to do the sunrise photos up at Hetty Draw out on Mount Coolidge area. I get out of the car and I turn, and behind the rocks that were in front of the car, hey, I'm face to face with a wolf. Good morning, and I need to get back in the car. Honey, get in the car. Get in the car. But that's not uncommon here. Nope. It was a few weeks ago here in my mom's house. Yes, we're in a small town, but I saw a mountain lion in her yard. She saw the tracks. So it gets a little crazy when you're up in the mountains. And I tell people, I talk about culture and sophistication and all this geek stuff and literature and art and opera and stuff. And then I tell them, no, you mistake. I'm a redneck hillbilly. I'm not kidding. I lived for a few years as a child over in Nebraska because it had to do with affordability and stuff like that at the time. And we lived near something that's literally known as Carhenge, which could also be named Old Redneck Had Fun.
Yeah, they basically built
out
of cars.
Yes, that's what it is. Literally, is this old redneck guy built a model version of Stonehenge in junkyard cars.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
I've actually wanted to see that because I was amused.
Because Nebraska is the epitome of sophistication.
Hey,
Nebraska? Did you say Nebraska?
Carhenge is where you're maybe a half hour to an hour from South Dakota and the Black Hills and all that, but you're still down there in Nebraska. And Nebraska is one of those, Iowa's flat. Even when we have the curvier areas there, it's rolling hills and there's not much there. Same with Kansas. Nebraska actually has several points where the mountain ranges run through the edge of it, and you're actually going through mountain passes driving in it. So you get a weird combination of hill folk and redneck farmers. I went to my niece's graduation a couple weeks ago. They held her party for her graduation. Tailgater out of the back of a pickup truck, served in a barn.
Yep, you just might be a redneck one.
And I'm sitting there and I look at my sister and I'm going, this is so redneck. And she goes, yeah, it really is. Because it was.
Them people's really living, yo. They's living loud, yo.
But see, that's the thing is, my grandpa was a military man. Military charities, volunteer work for military, all that, over 70 years of his life. He was the redneck man who collected singing fish, yet he was the one who taught me about color theory, literature, stuff like that. So I have a very weird family.
Oh, hopefully you have a very normal family that has a whole bunch of different facets to it.
Yeah, I mean, just because you like
the jewel that it's supposed to be, right?
Just because you like to collect singing fish don't mean you don't know about color.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna throw stones.
My My grandpa loved to prank people and be crazy and silly. And I remember one day he was teasing his wife, and the way he did this to grandma, he went through the house and took all these singing fish because she never was a big fan of them. She tolerated them because he liked them. And he hid them just so in every room, so that if she tried to walk through the rooms or enter a room or leave a room, one of them would go off singing at her, but she couldn't see where it was. She was trying to do laundry and clean up the house and stuff, and constantly you'd hear one of them start singing, followed by "Fry." She just was getting so annoyed with him.
It sounds like something I would do.
But I was Grandpa's girl, I was Dad's girl, because they were crazy fun guys who, my dad was the one, he was 61 years old with severe forms of muscular dystrophy, and he was hiking and climbing the mountain peaks in the Badlands with me using his walker as rock climbing gear to get himself up steep inclines.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, that's far more badass than me. So
If we look at it this way, I was very, very little when we were going to lose him within a few years, as they said, from how severe his muscular dystrophy was. And he never went into a wheelchair. He lived to be almost 64, and he beat the muscular dystrophy. Unfortunately, what finally got him was cancer. But the muscular dystrophy didn't take him out, and he never took the wheelchair. So...
Well, I can't say that because I use a wheelchair when I go to the mall, so or any other place if I have to go around.
He was something else. He was not a very common type. But I just remember him telling me when I was a kid, I'm not going to be in a wheelchair. I don't care what they say. It's like, well, he won. He wasn't. So.
Yeah, whatchamacallit? Yeah, cancer sucks. I lost my dad to cancer 3 years ago, almost 4.
It was very unexpected. It was literally, he went from us knowing he had a problem and taking him to the hospital to losing him in a week. It was extremely hyperleukemia that basically by the time you know you have it, you've got a couple weeks left at most. So...
Yeah, my dad was given 6 months. We got 7 years. So I can't complain about that.
When he figured out what he had and he found out what the, time frames and survival rates and stuff like that were, he refused to do the transfusions and stuff because he didn't want to cause blood shortage for people who had a better chance.
Fair.
So that was... I think him trying to take care of other people is his last act,
No, my dad's survival was because of a drug trial he got into. And it worked for him, but didn't really work for anyone else. So
that happens.
Didn't go into mass production, but because it worked for him, he kept getting it.
That does happen. Not everything works for everyone the same.
Oh, no.
They talk about all these things where they say, well, you should eat this or you shouldn't eat this and stuff. Like they always say, well, if you have these issues, don't eat salt. And it's like, realize the people who have sodium issues because they get too much in their body are about 1/4 of people. The problem also is about 1/4 of people are actually sodium deficient.
Yep.
And actually need more salt in their diet in order for their body to function.
Oh, yeah. No,
so it's like we're not the same.
Everything
human chemistry is weird. There's a reason I went into physics and not into biology.
So. Everybody says, 1 year they say potatoes give you cancer. The next year they say potatoes fight cancer. They don't know. Nobody knows. It's all different every time.
Technically, they're both right. So.
And as long as they can show evidence that they're both right, that's 90% of the problem with everything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
both sides can show they've played the division game to the point where everybody is a professional at showing why their side's right.
Well, a lot of it also is you need to read
which side it is.
And they don't believe in the other side being right at all.
Exactly.
I mean,
It all comes down to you have to read the studies. Like, for
Yeah.
instance, the big thing is green apples cause cancer. Okay. You need to eat like 1,000 of them a day.
Yeah.
You have to read the study. When somebody says, like, potatoes cause cancer, well, how many do you have to eat in
Yeah.
order for that to happen?
Are they fried, boiled?
Or you look at like you look at a
certain way they have to be prepared to cause cancer. There's, come on.
or you see a wonderful article in the on the news or something, and it's like something increases your chances for cancer by 50 times. But like the original the original case for chance for cancer was like 0.001%, and it's increased it now, and it's still 0.0005%. So it's no big deal.
Yeah,
What up, Nita?
What up?
It all comes down to you have to read the study.
Yep.
I made her put a shirt on, you guys.
Oh.
Well, it's like
what?
I made her put a shirt
they
on.
talk about
what is wrong with you?
These medical issues, and it gets so bad because they go, well, most people need this diet and they need this. Well, I have to eat more protein constantly because my body doesn't properly digest protein well. It doesn't digest plant protein at all, literally. So I can't use protein substitutes. All these people try to claim, well, anyone can go vegetarian or vegan. No, it would actually kill me.
No, they cannot.
I'd go anemic and my organs would shut down.
Yeah, that'd be bad for me.
So this is why I tell them, and I have to eat more meats. I have to eat more meats. So I have to go and find lean cuts of stuff and cook it down so that it's healthier and stuff like that. Because I have to eat them.
Okay, for at least
but we all
one
have to
person
do
who
what
thinks-
we have to.
I got to throw this out there. For one person who thinks that being vegan makes a difference, I eat twice as much meat just for you so that it didn't make a difference at all. Oh.
To all those people who say it makes a difference, I want them to understand that the farm runoff from farm chemicals and from the farm treated manures and stuff they use is killing fish in the rivers and lakes by millions and millions every spring because it's causing poisoning there. It's also poisoning predators that eat the fish. It's poisoning predator birds. They've tested now that about 1/2 of the bald eagle population has cases of lead poisoning. This is your farms. This is your ranches for your veggies. They cause mass death when they crop harvest because they kill small animals, lots of bugs, pets, other stuff that get in the farm equipment. You can smell blood as they're crop harvesting if you go by the farms, literally. That's your crops. There's more lives ended to collect what's needed to make a salad than will ever be killed by me eating a steak or a deer. Mm-hmm.
I also go by the whole thing of I have canines here, and they're designed for tearing meat or omnivore.
What the fuck, Randy? Why is Randy on this?
There we go.
Here's a story for you. So, and I can't remember exact age because there's certain things, but my goddaughter was like 5 or 6. We brought her here to meet my family, do some stuff with us, and we took her out to see the bison. Right?
Mm-hmm.
She fell asleep in the car after a while of seeing the animals. Literally going, so cute, because she was watching the baby bison play. Right?
Mm-hmm.
She wakes up from that, rolls her eyes, stretches, looks at me, and goes, "So when do I try some bison meat?"
Bison's good.
Yeah.
She also told us all that we were not allowed to eat them when they were young and cute. They had to get old and ugly first.
Well, of course. You can't eat cute animals.
I don't know. I eat lamb all the time. That's cute.
Veal.
Yes. Give me the veal.
To be fair, what they're classifying as lamb now is just sheep in general. It's not like it used to be where it was the first few weeks and stuff. Even if you're getting what's considered to be true lamb, it's at about 2 years old. But
That's fine.
what they're calling
That's
lamb
not-
in the store now is any form of sheep. They're classifying lamb and mutton as the same.
Okay, well, I don't care as long as it tastes good.
Not only does lamb taste good, and yes, it is a little higher fat, so you have to do stuff to get some of the fats out if you're like me.
Yeah, I do
It
too.
has one of the highest concentrations of iron, protein, vitamins, minerals, and health benefits of any red meat.
Yep, that's one of the reasons I have it.
With
Is
bison
because
also
of
being in that
iron
list.
deficiency.
Hi.
M. Bison. Who knows the Street Fighter joke? Come on now.
Yeah, I love it.
I got it.
I got it.
I play a lot of Street Fighter.
Yeah.
No, I've noticed that they damn sure don't taste like the meat version, though.
I always
care what
wonder,
anybody
okay,
says.
if you're going to be a vegetarian or a vegan, why try to make fake meat? Why? Just go ahead and
Probably
accept
for
it.
the probably for the same reason that lesbians use dildos.
That confuses me too, to be honest with you. But
Wait,
that's
straight women don't use dildos?
Wait a minute. No, you see, I
Yeah,
get
but
it.
there's not a weirdness
I
to
get
that
it
because
for the
Let me examine
lesbians.
myself.
I get it for the
there's
lesbians.
not
They
a
got
weirdness to
dick
that
that's
though
not
because we're
attached to their
expected to
asshole.
be attracted to that, you know? It's the weirdness of them going, I don't like men, but let me use this phallic shape of a man. I mean,
Hold up. I get this though. Hold up. I get this. They still get a dick without it being attached to an asshole. Okay? I get it, right? I get it. Okay?
I can't argue with that logic.
I get it. Okay? I mean, even straight women can use that logic. They get the dick without the asshole.
yeah, but I like my asshole over there. I mean,
See? Ain't nothing wrong with that either. You see
For
what
now.
I did it.
For now.
No. At the beginning of next month is 16 years married already.
Good.
Damn.
That's good.
Congrats.
I just rocked out 10 this year.
Still a bachelorette.
Ah.
I am seeing something.
Yeah. We
Oh.
don't troll them, but we do crack jokes about them. You got to admit it.
One of my favorite shirts that they sell a lot over here in the Black Hills, which I guess tells you about the culture here, is just this picture of a deer squatting, and it says, "Hey, vegetarians, my food shits on your food."
I feel attacked.
You like the
I think
the
I like
joke
that even
when
better.
they give him the salad and he's like, "This isn't food. This is what food eats."
Pretty much.
And see, I say this stuff, and I actually like salads. I like fruits and veggies and health food and all that. But again, because I have the anemic issues, because I have issues needing more for proteins and meats, when I make a salad, I toss meats into the toppings, you know?
Yeah, that's usually what I do. Throw in chicken or throw in steak or whatever else.
Salad ain't a salad without bacon.
Oh my god.
There's singing.
That looks really bad, Pops.
They're singing to you, Pops.
No, they're singing to your mom.
Even better.
She about to come through the door. They're all happy. Door opens. Now Rocky's gonna yell at her for a couple minutes, and then
Yeah, I kind of agree with Glenn on that one. Everything's open to humor. Everything. That's what's wrong with the world today. No humor. I completely agree with that.
I completely agree with that.
If I can't laugh at myself,
Look at her.
Oh, so cute.
She's back.
She's in the window.
Marguerite is a stubborn pain in the ass little girl.
And that's what we call a cat. So yeah.
Yes, you are a
Everything
girl.
nice is frowned upon. Yeah, everything nice is frowned upon.
Meat, sex, booze, drugs, humor.
Everything fun is frowned on.
Yeah, I mean, Who wants to frown on crack cocaine? You know, I mean that's where it's at. That's a fucking.
Oh my God, Max, dude.
Oh, look,
He
the Pops
said
had the big screen. He's stroking my pussy.
he had drugs on the list. I mean, you know, drugs are fun.
That's what she has to say about it.
Holy crap! Here we go.
Smoke crack,
Nita.
worship Satan.
Nita, what's up with you?
Not much. I fucking am high as fuck right now.
Me too. Drugs.
I was debating
I
on
like
taking a
that
nap, but
list.
you wouldn't leave me alone.
That's not what you
Why
said at all.
Stop being an egg.
If you'd have said, I'm debating taking a nap, I would have said, all right, well, I'll see if you come out. You didn't say that. You said you were literally, should I tell him what you said?
I don't give a fuck.
You said, I'm literally, capital letters, literally sitting here naked right now and trying to decide if I'm going to put on clothes or PJs.
Because that's the truth. I just jumped out of the fucking shower because I did finally get my ass up and start walking again today.
You took a shower today?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like,
I haven't.
I don't know what to do with myself. I took a shower and I actually put a comb in my hair. And like, I'm trying to fucking fight this shit off. I've been crying and depressed long enough. It's time to fucking move
And you
on.
disappointed him because you.
Shake
wait,
it
girl. You
shake it up, girl.
Disappointed him. You disappointed him. You put on clothes before you came on.
Yeah.
No, I told her to put something on. I don't care what. Come on. Then I told her quit messing with, quit trying to tease me with
Sweetie, you disappointed him. You weren't supposed to put on clothes before you showed up.
You disappointed me.
I'm sorry, Max.
Somebody else.
I mean, he tells you to put on some clothes. I mean, why? Why
Nobody
would you
wants
do
to
that?
see this. Nobody wants to see this. Like everybody's talking about, oh, my COVID-20, my COVID-20. Try my COVID fucking 50. Jeez,
See, I don't even
man.
care.
I fucking walk this shit off.
I don't even care. I signed in to talk to you guys. I haven't even been out of bed yet.
It's okay. I got like a fucking 6 head. my hair is like straight in the middle of my head now. Got the 6 head. I don't have dreams. I have movements.
Yeah, this ain't COVID that I bigger from. It's steroids for breathing.
Mine was a combination of COVID and just fucking
When I-
depression. And then married.
when I
that was
collapsed-
it. I didn't give a fuck.
When I collapsed, they kind of gave me a shot of medical steroids in the ER and then gave me steroids.
Oh, yeah, those are good stuff.
I wish mine was just stuff like that because then I could actually lose it easily. But because I have all the metabolic issues and a lot of it's caused by meds, it's such a fucking bitch. You know?
I've met so many people. I've had met
And I
so
know
many
bitches, 'cause
people
look at me.
over,
I mean-
over the last year, just in the comic industry and indie comics, that have so much medical issues. I mean, I have medical issues. Don't get me wrong. I just had a stroke a month ago. So, I mean, I have my own medical issues too, but I mean, everybody's got stuff going on. It's crazy. It's just about how much just each individual person has their own.
To be fair, I always have.
Go ahead.
In fact, I can honestly tell you, even out of the indie comics in our community, I'm the one that sometimes gets trouble getting people to want me around because I have so many issues and it's hard to handle them. So I kind of have always been that way. I have a lot to deal with, but again, both my parents are disabled. My dad had multiple forms of muscular dystrophy, and I inherited a lot of that stuff. And then I was seriously injured from a tainted shot that caused severe allergic reaction, seizures, brain damage, and all kinds of stuff as a kid. So I'm kind of really screwed up, but it's okay because I keep going.
Yeah, you gotta keep on trucking. Just like Mary Machine Gun, you got to get up and dust yourself off and keep heading forward. Never give up.
Eventually, my issues will kill me. In the meantime, I'm going to have as much fun as life will let me.
Hell yeah.
There you go. That's me.
You like how I dropped that? You like how I dropped that plug? Did you see
what?
that?
Yeah, I heard that.
That worked.
Don't drop a plug in. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
I mean, hey, if you do that.
The little shapely ones that are a little kind of pluggish shaped, I suppose.
Let's just say my brain went very twisted with that comment.
Oh God, did my brain go someplace? Just
You
all
can,
I'm
you
saying.
can blow you can blow them up. They got little things that you can like inflate them, like at the doctor's office with
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Wait. There are inflatable butt plugs. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, there are.
Holy shit!
Last week we're playing D&D. And
And yet,
guys,
that's not the worst thing out there. I
around the
mean,
lake.
just remember sounding.
Hold up. Last week we're playing D&D, and one of our guys is swimming around in the lake. What did he find, Max?
Oh, I don't remember.
Remember the magical beads?
Oh, the beads, yeah. The beads on the string.
They're like balls on the string. And everybody in the game went anal beads. What the fuck, Max?
I don't know what kind of D&D you're playing, but I'm kind of interested to hear.
Actually, if you play D&D groups, most of them end up being pervs like that at the end.
Anal beads of fireball.
I don't know about that. I've been playing since Redbox, and I don't exactly have that issue.
You don't have that many bards in your parties, then, do you?
Oh no, I do. I mean, I will admit, we at one point
pervy bard.
My friend Jen came in, and they're like, "Oh, what are you gonna play?" And she goes, "I'll play a cleric." And it's like, "What do you have for gods?" And they're like, "Oh, let's make up your own." Because I'm playing the god of kinky sex.
Lovitar.
We weren't in the Forgotten Realms. But
bro, I'm here and I can't even figure this shit out. I'm just gonna eat my chips and mind my shit.
I remember my early D&D group I did. We had one of the guys we called Hippie in the group. At one point, he left the group to wander around this, and this was at Job Corps. So he was walking around like the art room in the rec center with a sock monkey tied to the front of his pants, telling everyone to kiss my monkey.
No.
Yeah, I've seen players do stupid shit like that.
So,
and this was on a bet from one of the girls in the group. He did it.
Max runs our game on Wednesday.
I do.
And Allison runs the game that we're starting on Thursday.
Cool.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get two different.
What time are you guys playing on Thursdays?
I'm hoping to start around 2.
If you've got a spot, I'll play 2. I haven't played.
2 Eastern, Max.
Yeah, that's fine. I can count the times I've played on one hand. I've DM'd for 25 years.
Oh, dude,
it's been so long since I've
you
played,
gotta come play on the other side of that, Max, for sure.
I know. Every time I play, I'm the DM. Forever DM.
Well, if you want in, Max, give me a second.
Are you playing on
Roll?
Because
I've got to get back into gaming again because I haven't been able to do that shit in years because of everything.
Well, if you give me a sec.
Send me the Roll20 link.
Oh, I'm sending you my D&D Beyond link first.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be different.
Yeah, we're playing Curse of Strahd on Wednesdays.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll be running my own stuff.
That's cool. They just wanted to play real bad, so I was like, I've got Curse of Strahd as a module. We can play that.
Well, we started out playing Alien, remember?
Yeah, we had the Alien game. I wanted to play that real quick. And it works better not on Roll20 because I've played it in real, like in person. Much better.
Yeah.
Okay, I just put a link to the Beyond the D&D Beyond link because I might use above VTT, so I'm trying to decide because it links directly to Beyond 20 D&D Beyond. So,
and Allison wants to televise or broadcast card game too. So
Yeah.
Nita,
Eagle Rider, if you want to play, feel free.
are you gonna get in, Nita?
No,
I don't.
Nita,
I've got too much shit to get caught up on. I fell so far behind.
Why?
Why? Because I was too busy feeling sorry for myself to fucking do what I needed to do.
You know, I'll always give you a kick in the ass if you need one. You just gotta ask.
It took me kicking myself in the ass. Like I'm the type of person nobody can come, even if they wanted to. I'm not going to let anybody save me. I have to save myself. And so I finally started taking those steps and trying to get my shit back together, man.
Okay. Well,
I'm about 5 months behind in some shit.
I got to drop out for the day, but I will talk with you all later.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye, Alvin.
All right. Well, I've got a character that I don't have anything added to, so Allison will have to help me figure out what I gotta know what she's working with.
Oh, it was really easy.
I think the mountain internet is screwing with me.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like seems like you're coming in like after you think you are, if that makes sense. Like
no, it makes
either that or sometimes the sound isn't picking up either because it gets these weird when it gets delays. It'll also sometimes just not pick you up for a bit.
Right. But yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, because it's acting weird.
So what are you smoking on today, Nita?
Some indica that fucking sucks. Like I just barely smoke enough just to knock off the anxiety. Because if I smoke enough to get stoned, all I'm gonna do is sleep. Like I really need another strain, but it's all that's available right now.
I got some orange cookie Kim. This is sativa. It's a nice.
I am expecting a package from Arizona soon. That ought to be up my alley.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, Mr. Good.
That's funny. You're waiting for something from Arizona. I lived there for 35 years and nothing good ever stopped there.
Dude, are you kidding me? Some of the best edibles I have are coming out of Arizona.
Where do you live?
In Louisiana.
See, it don't stop in Phoenix. It goes everywhere else from Arizona. You see what I'm saying? People in Arizona are cheap. They only want to pay $20, $25 for a quarter, even back when black market, right? So the good stuff never went there. Nobody wanted to pay for it. Good stuff in Arizona.
The edibles a friend of mine has been shipping me out of fucking Phoenix. Whoo! There is a taffy that I am not even kidding you. I was like, I didn't realize that how high of a dose it was, so I ate the whole piece, thinking, bruh, I'm walking through Whole Foods and I felt like I had cinder blocks attached to my feet. It was like boom. Every fucking step, I swear, I felt like the earth shook. And then I'm like, I get all the way up to the bakery, knowing damn good and well I wasn't even there for fucking baked goods. You should get baked goods at fucking Walmart or whatever. And then just like I'm sitting there just staring at the cakes, and the lady's like, "Can I help you?" And I looked at her, I'm like, "I don't know."
I don't think so. No, edibles typically don't work on me. But one time I ate a bag of the little gummy rings, and that day they decided to work on me. And I got super fucked up, and I'm sitting outside, and I'm sitting there talking to my wife, and she's saying something, and I'm like,
she Charlie Browned you? All you heard was
I'm like, I don't understand a word you're saying. I gotta go lay down.
I so did that to Chris the other day. He was like, we're driving down the road and he's blah, 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 talking. And he's like, are you even listening to me? And I had to stop and think. And I was like, no.
I'm not listening to you, actually.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I want to. I really do. I want to with every fiber of my being, but I just can't.
Was that the point when you realized you needed to kick yourself in the ass?
No, the point when I realized I needed to kick myself in the ass is because it's like I was reading, and I I got to a point where I just watched some old videos that Meredith and I had done, and I swear it was almost like she gave me a new message through them. And one of the things that came to my mind was you can't honor the dead if you lay down to die with them.
Yeah.
And that's what I was doing.
Well, sometimes, you gotta.
So
Sometimes you gotta do that for a while. You gotta lay down and just relax with
and
them.
I did, but it's been 4 months now. It's time to start moving. And
take
even
your
though I've
time.
stayed busy with work, there's a lot of shit that got neglected.
Yeah. Well, there's always stuff that's gonna get neglected when you lose someone important to you.
Right.
But
Yeah, I know that feeling right now.
but I mean, if you're feeling that you need to hop back on the saddle, then
It's
and
time.
Meredith's there with you, then do it.
Yep, it's time to go.
It's about time she whooped you back into shape. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look, sometimes it takes going back. Like, okay, I know people that leave.
Well, now we know who's in charge of that group. Who's keeping shit on track.
Oh, for sure, no doubt.
I know people who save video recorded messages, right, of people that have passed, just so they can go back and listen to them every now and then, right? Stuff like that. Okay.
I have not deleted anything, even the
As
raging
soon as
stuff.
you
It's not on
started-
our channel, but it's still there in the back when you search the videos.
As soon as you start going and looking at that stuff, you'll be okay.
Well, I started, and it was hard.
I know
for
it
the
took a
first
little
couple
while to
times.
do that, but there's
But
there's
especially
a lot
because
of good-
I found a recording in my StreamYard that she made for me.
Oh.
Mm.
That you didn't know was there?
Nope, had no
Wow.
idea. She made it the day she died.
Wow.
So yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
It's been weird.
What was you doing? Having to go through and clean up all your.
I ran out of
StreamYard?
space, and I was like, "Well, what the fuck?" And so I started looking, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Wait!" And it was recorded January 31st.
Damn.
And I'm like, "Oh my god!" So, yep.
So she did get to say goodbye.
Oh, I was on the phone with her when she we were actually on the phone with each other. And whenever on the 31st she was having problems breathing again, and I told her, I was like, dude, you don't need to fuck around with this, just go back in. She's like, I'm not going back in, yada yada yada. So we got in a spat, and then we kind of calmed down for a minute, and then she's like, all right, I love you, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. And I was like, all right, I love you too. And the second I hung up the phone, I'm like, there's not going to be a tomorrow. And I panicked, and Chris is like, what's going on? And I kept trying to call Pat, and nobody to answer the phone. And he said he heard her tell me that she loved me and hung up the phone. He asked her if she wanted something to drink, and she didn't answer. And he turned around, and she was slumped over on the couch, just gone.
Wow.
So,
Damn.
yeah.
It's the first time I heard all that. Just so you know,
I mean, it was none of my fucking business, so I wasn't going to ask about it. But I mean, that's
Yeah, it was it was fast. It was fast. It was, you have cancer, you're dead.
yeah, it's quick.
Yeah.
It was so quick. Some of the types really are, and that's I had with my dealing with my dad last month was from they started to figure out something was wrong. They took him to the ER to losing him as they were basically losing him the night of the day they finally figured everything out and what cancer it was.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was fast. They diagnosed her with cancer. Then they told her, oh, but the survival rate's going to be good. So it was like this, we had like a week roller coaster. It was very fucking crazy because it was like, oh my God, it's cancer. And then in my head, it's like, that's it. That's your death sentence, you know? But then the outcome for the treatment and everything was supposed to be good. And so it was like, okay, well, we can do this. And we were vlogging with Daphne, and yet Meredith was still down or whatever, but she was like, I'm getting better. And
yeah,
I mean,
you guys were
within 2 weeks of the diagnosis. That was it.
You guys were
It was
were on on shows together right up until it.
Yeah, we were on it. We vlogged that morning.
It was just completely nuts. I was as soon as you guys were on.
I was gonna say I get it completely when you say it. The week it was Friday night to Friday night with Dad. It was like a day over, and literally, it was just that fast. It was there then gone.
Yep.
But we didn't get it's beatable stuff. We got the, this type. You usually live maybe a couple months once you start developing it. By the time you have it, usually you've got a week or two, was what they were telling them. So it was a much different reaction. We were basically being told, this isn't going to happen.
We were given just enough hope to make it hurt even worse.
Yeah. No shit.
You'll be okay, Nita. Just do what you need to do, baby.
I am. I'm doing it.
You do.
Have you checked out the Mary Machine Gun stuff? Look at all the stuff inside the new campaign.
Yeah, I was checking it out.
I saw you share it.
I shared it. Yeah.
I saw you shared it. I just didn't know if you took a look at it yet.
Well, I had to because I went in there and stole a copy to do it because I wasn't feeling creative.
It's badass. I'm excited about it.
The pillows, bro. What the fuck, Max? Oh my god, dude. Like it's crazy because you know people are gonna be. You know what they're gonna be doing with the pillows.
Hey,
fuck.
Hey, your pillowcase. You do with your pillowcase what you want to do with your pillowcase.
To be fair, girl, I've got pillows in my merch shop, and a lot of that has like pinups and sexy chicks in it too.
You know what people be doing with that shit.
People ask for it. They asked for it. They requested it. So I had at least 10 people who were like, "Can I get a pillow of the character?" And I'm like, "Well, fuck, I've never made one, but I'll look around." I found somebody on Etsy that does it, and they could make in large quantity if I need it to.
Right.
And so okay, let's do it.
Do it is the right term for that. I mean,
yeah,
it's absolutely the right term. Oh my gosh. Oh fuck, this is July. God damn it. June, July, Nita, not July, June. Fuck.
Oh.
I need good weed, man. It's okay, it's only one day off.
Don't you just use the calendar on your desktop from Microsoft? It's so easy to use.
No, because when I'm talking on the phone or in a business meeting, I need to be like first glance and
it's one click. Watch, I'm looking at mine now. Bam.
And you know what happens when I go clicking when I'm live? I kick myself out of StreamYards.
But see, it's not connected to the net. It's
I don't give a fuck, Pops. I can't get out of
browser.
Okay, watch.
She's a boomer.
Pops, don't argue with chick. We know what we want.
She's a boomer.
I like this. I like having 2 months at a glance all the time.
I got the whole year at a glance. I only book a month ahead though. Screw all that booking 3-4 months out, man.
No, I don't do that shit anymore. I used to book 6 months out, and I'm like, no, I'm good.
We're looking at doing a show called Atrocity Press Live, where we do it's me and Johnny talking about what's coming out from Atrocity Press, and Fernando will be on there drawing something.
Oh, nice.
So how many atrocities are you going to commit on it?
Oh, so many atrocities. We've got
Ninja
Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space. We've got Mary Machine Gun. We've got Human Hunters. We've got Neo Tokyo.
What I'm saying, Max, is you have enough now where you should be picking up an hour every month in CromCon.
Maybe. I mean, 30 minutes is a good.
30 minutes is one book.
Yeah, it's good enough to cover the one campaign. But
see, you got too much going on now, and you can bring out different people on your team. You got an hour block. Just start getting the hour block.
Yeah, don't focus just on the live crowd fund. Focus on your shop and shit too.
Yeah, of course,
and all that other stuff.
I could
Johnny
definitely do that.
All of it, man. You guys need an atrocity hour during CromCon every month.
Well, we'll do that then. We'll have to get an hour then instead of a 30-minute slot.
Yeah, you should. I mean, Roland did. Silverline has an hour every month now.
Okay.
You know, so makes it
Silverline
easier on
Comics.
me,
Why
man.
devil?
It just makes it way easy on me. I don't have to worry about scheduling.
Yeah,
You know,
helps out.
That's 2 hours. I don't even have to worry about it. You guys bring whoever you want, right? You know.
Yeah, it would just be me and Johnny and Fernando. Unless we got like, unless it's like unless we can talk like Mateus into it, but he speaks nothing but Portuguese.
You can bring Gwen.
Yeah, I could probably, if I could find Gwen, if she would come on. I try to get a bunch of people. I'll try to get everybody from the books on.
But you know what I'm saying. You know, it's like you got 4 books going now, and you get at least one of each of that title out every year. So, you know, that's worth talking about on the regular.
We're trying to get Human Hunters, this arc, finished by the end of the year, and that's 5 books. That way we can, because Human Hunters 2 releases in October on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we can have all 3 books, the rest of the 3 books ready, that just clears up Mateus to do a different book for the next few months.
There you go. We got Ninja Bimbos.
Yep.
Ninja Bimbos.
Yeah, Ryan. We got Ninja Bimbos versus zombies from deep space. Space.
I didn't get to tell Allison earlier about Max. Max is a good game master. All right. It's like he'll read shit in character, you know, the little old lady fortune teller and shit. He'd be like, you have to go look over here.
I like making voices. I've always liked doing voices.
Yeah, he makes it fun playing. He makes it fun. So
I do Russian very well. You know, you want Russian? You go in Soviet Russia. Cat kill you.
Yet.
Killer pussy.
Well, hi, Rock. Luna, what are you doing? See, y'all got animals. I got animals too. Luna is so black you can't see her. Look, all you see is her little chin and her eyeball.
You got the old gray dogging. She's got the gray beard.
And look, Zeus is up and around after Rocky kicked his ass last week.
Yep.
He's back up and around, aren't you?
I'm better, I guess.
Oh, he still don't stretch all the way to the floor when he stretches out. He got it in the underarm really good. Rocky got him really good up under his arm.
Yeah. You told me about it. I remember when it happened.
Yeah. He's still limping a little bit, but Rocky laying over there like I didn't do shit.
I've got 1 dog, 3 cats, and 3 guinea pigs.
Yeah.
I got a whole farm of fucking animals in my house.
We got 4 hamsters, 3 cats, and 4 kids.
Yeah, I've just got the kitties, but I'm allergic to rodents and dogs, so that kind of limits pets anyways.
Right.
You don't have to get up here. Everybody can see you. See, everybody can see you. You don't have to get up here.
Hey, baby.
You don't have to get up here, dude. No, this ain't the talker. The talker's the one that whooped on him.
Yeah, the other one behind him.
Yeah.
He just took off.
Rocky.
Just took off.
Good boy, huh?
There it goes.
What? 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 What?
You need to record that shit and give it to the Kiffness guy who takes the animal sounds and makes a song like a techno song over it. Have you seen that shit?
Dude, when I worked at Z-Rock, my friend Rob was the production manager. He made all the commercial spots and shit. Yep. He actually recorded one of my dogs licking its nuts and used it in a commercial.
Oh my gosh. That's not weird at all.
Yes, it is. Don't lie.
It's totally fucking weird.
No,
totally
we're at the house, right? We're at the house and Baron starts licking his nut and Rob gets his fucking recorder out and he puts it right down there, right? And he's like, I'm gonna put this in the commercial. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And he did. But Baron also talked a lot like Rocky did. So it was like a dog commercial, some kind of dog something that was a commercial on the radio, dog food or something, collars or tick fucking repellent. Who knows what? I can't remember what it was, but he used Rocky's voice and Rocky licking his nuts in the commercial.
Pops, do you know what I'm learning from this story? Your friends are all freaks, and I don't know why I'm in the group because I'm sweet, pure, and innocent.
That was a long time ago. That was when I hung out at the radio station with all the crazy people.
My husband didn't say anything to that. I'm shocked.
I scoffed.
Pisha.
Smart man.
58 backers, 27.35 is the tails of the tape with 29 days to go. Mary Machine Gun is
4 backers just a little while ago.
Yep, Mary Machine Gun is still growing.
Still
growing. I mean, we're only on day 2, so I mean, we're in that honeymoon phase.
Go drop that link again.
Yeah. Okay.
In the chat, because people have to scroll way up to find it now.
All right.
And I never know who's going to be here on Tuesday, so ain't nothing in the description.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I encourage people to drop their links in the chat, especially for their channels and stuff.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Wait, what? I don't do self promo. I promote others.
No, that's the whole point. We got to promote each other because we do promote others. How do I know what you got going on? Who's going to be on your show? How do I know if I don't pay attention? You don't put it where I can see it.
Good to promote ragging. Ragging.
Stop ragging down there in the chat.
Fucking angry is the same thing, raging, you're ragging, it's all the same thing.
Yeah, meowing and headbutting me is not how you get attention.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's cat talk.
Yeah.
Cat talk for now, slave. Pet me, bitch.
I was about to say, that's pretty much how my dom talks to me.
Let's see.
Same, mine's sitting over there.
I remember my cat used to go stand by the door, look at me and go, meow! Meow!
Meow!
Meow! I'd be like, hi.
Sunday fun.
It was the only thing she said that I understood. Meow! All right, I got you. Open the door. Funniest thing was she used to come in like during the summertime, when the windows open, she'd come flying in the window, right? And she'd hit the ledge, and then she'd jump up on top of this huge speaker. I had back in the day, the fucking giant stereo speakers and stuff in your house.
Look at this spoiled brat.
And she'd jump up on top of that speaker and she'd curl up and lay down and go sleep, So one day I was like, man, we're going to fuck with her. She went out and we moved the speaker. And she came
in
the window and hit the ledge and jumped up to the fucking speaker that wasn't there.
So this one, when she was little, I had this older cat in the house. And at my house, we have this big, huge, tall cat tower, right?
Right.
And at the very top, it has a little castle built on it, which she loves. And then the pillars to climb up to get to the top, it had these little half moons where the cats could like lay in it and like disappear and stuff, but still have an open top above them. And the old cat liked to go to the highest one of those and lay way at the back of it and crouch really low and wait for this one. And she'd lay there and she'd wait for this one to try to jump up the castle. And this one loves to jump. She's part now and stuff, so she jumps really far. And she would jump up off the floor. And yes, I'm telling this story. Oh, boo-hoo. And she would jump off the floor and try to land on the very top of this tower by the ceiling and sit there. She'd jump off the floor, and as she started to go up, the other cat would pop out, hit her in the head, knock her to the floor. It was her favorite game. It was Whack-A-Kitten.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
And this idiot would keep trying to jump up the same way over and over and over. And every time the old cat would knock her to the floor. You're telling on me, right?
Boom. Glenn Fleming hatch art from the upcoming Apollo.
Nice.
Yeah. Glenn's always killing it.
Let's find out. Oh.
Very nice, Glenn. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that. There's Joe D. McBee stuff right there. Oh. Dun, dun. Does crushing cans on the head still get attention these days?
No.
Only for really hot chicks.
No.
Oh, you see how I set you up?
What setup? I know I'm not. I don't care if that man knows me.
That was not beer, was it?
No,
That was like a
fuck
monster.
beer. It was a monster.
Oh God! Now you got that green stuff on you.
At least it was the sugar-free kind. It's not going to be sticky when it dries.
No, a lot of those sugar substitutes are still sticky.
I don't know. This one feels like it's going to be okay.
Look at that.
You got some
in my fucking hair, though.
you got some hand sanitizer?
Somewhere.
That'll clean you right up.
More importantly, now I've lost my fucking marker.
Hand sanitizer works well for let's see. It's early, so I mean, let me use the scientific term, male ejaculate. Clean that off.
No. There's too much alcohol in that.
No,
don't fall for that, Max. Don't do it.
Clean it off with that.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, please don't let that slip in your one eye.
Oh no, brother. No.
What Max is trying to say is clean your peen.
I am too innocent for this conversation.
Look on the reservation. There's Chico. He oh my God, he ended up getting crabs from this girl, right? And so our friends told him that the only way to get rid of that shit was to shave it and then put icy hot all over his sack.
Oh,
I can still remember the scream. Like I can still.
I bet.
Yeah.
He fell for that?
He fell for it.
Well, I mean,
he fell for it. I was
shaving it all off. That's going to get rid of them.
I was on the grounds, which is like way away from the fucking trailers. Like, I don't know if anybody's been to. Well, no, probably not, because nobody ever comes to my fucking boring ass state. But anyway, yeah,
depends.
I was
Actually,
pretty fucking close to a half mile, and heard a scream. And it was like, and I mean, he screamed and screamed and screamed until we could run there. I mean, it was just like this. You thought somebody was being fucking murdered. It was beautiful.
He kind of was. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the shaving of it all would go ahead and kill them and get rid of them. So
he shaved everything. He said, and then later we found out the worst part was it's like apparently some of it actually, because he like wanted in his taint and stuff too. He might have accidentally like slipped a little up somewhere.
Oh, and the buttocks.
I'm like,
Well, I think someone's here delivering something. I'll be right back.
All right.
I like deliveries.
I know.
I gotta admit, it's always fun when you can actually get somebody to fall for a horrific prank like that.
Oh gosh, it was
Man,
awful.
we got this dude in the joint with the fucking the tweaker pie. I don't know if you guys know what tweaker pie is, but it's
I have
every type
no
of,
idea what tweaker pie is. It sounds like
in
something
the
you
joint.
put in
It's
a meth
pretty
lab.
much every type of sugar you could smash into a mess. Like
Oh, so
candy
it's a frozen
bars.
birthday cake.
It's like candy bars and just everything, just like layers of fucking sugar and chocolate and mess, peanut butter, just everything, right? Just tweaker pie, right? And like on somebody's birthday, everybody will throw their
That's
shit
what I
in
said,
and they'll make
prison
this
cake.
big mess, right? And then they'll split
Yeah.
it up, right? Okay, so tweaker pie. Here we go. We got this dude with laxatives in his slice.
Oh, dude, that's not cool.
Oh, it was hilarious. We all just waited. Middle of the night, dude was up and running. Come back, lay down. He's up and running. Come back, lay down. He's up and running.
No, there's a point where you just don't lay back down. It's where you like sit on the fucking pot and try to find a comfortable spot.
It was funny as hell. That's all I'm saying. It was hilarious.
What Pops is saying is he's a sadistic asshole.
Yep, right.
Hey, some people are full of shit, and you need to clean them out. All right.
Oh my gosh.
You see
Whatever.
what I'm saying? This was one of them people, yo.
Mommy never to eat
And some
anything
people
at
like
your
me
house.
are sweet, pure, innocent angels who don't deserve this crazy conversation.
Right?
I'm back,
I
but
am
I
so
missed.
sweet. I am so sweet and innocent. I am so pure and innocent. Shut up.
So I missed.
How do we
missed
get
something.
there anyway? How do we really get
What was
there?
that, honey?
I
Yes.
think he's choking.
Just clear my throat.
Sure. As I was saying, I'm such a sweet, innocent angel.
Me too. Me too.
Shut up, Steve.
What? I'm just clearing my throat.
No, you're not, you ass.
Now, for those of you who weren't sure whether Nita can read and write, now you know.
Joke's on you, motherfucker. That's abbreviations.
Yeah, she's writing her own shit that she just made up, her own symbols and shit.
I certainly did. In fact, Max, get this, bro.
I was reading and writing, bro.
I'm like taking shortcuts, right? Because I'm not sitting here writing out every fucking show name. I've like abbreviated everything, and then I get to this point, and I'm like, what the fuck is an NB? And I'm like sitting here, and I got all kinds of shit going through my head. and it's
NB, neutral bitch.
nerd bacon, but still, it took me like
bacon.
20 fucking minutes to figure out what the hell was I making. Like, because I just like HOA, that's a fucking homeowners association, but it's actually for Hooked on Animation, so I forgot about that. Oh god,
That's good. That way, when the FBI shows up and looks at your fucking your little board, they're like, Jesus Christ, she was going to attack the homeowners association for 3 days.
The homeowners association. Look, I got the DLA.
They should. Those
the
are satanic
DSOTB
bits
up
of
here,
communism.
SF. I
Sorry,
did
say
work
that.
SFSS, TR2V, and NB.
Now look, mine are MOD for Madness Open Draw Stream, TSO for the show offs, MM for Monday Madness, TMB for the Morning Brew, SE for special editions, LP for launch parties, CP for countdown parties, and
HOB.
CP for CromCon. See it?
Fuck, when is that? The last Saturday of the month, right? HOB. Okay. Or fucking, maybe I should date the calendar too. That might help me to.
Yeah.
Numbers help, bitch. Numbers help.
Last Saturday of the month is CromCon.
You know those little boxes inside the big boxes? Those are for numbers.
There's no little one. I drew my own calendar, bro.
See, she can read and write. I'm telling you, she can even create her own language, and she can read and write it. That's what I'm saying. Don't discount the power of Nita. Where's the power outage, Bryn? Where?
I'm gonna test something. I'm sweet, pure, and innocent. Shut up, you.
See, I say that, and there nobody would gainsay. There's nobody here to deny it, except maybe Rocky. He might.
Because you don't even believe it, Pops. Lying ass. Hey, look, you don't even believe it. You can't even believe it. Like, that's like me sitting there talking about how pure and innocent I am. I can't even do it.
Just look at the books I put out. I'm a dirty old person. So
Just ignore my husband's comments. I'm sweet and innocent and loving.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I never do anything twisted or weird or creepy or anything.
I mean, none of my books are clown porn. But
I've never looked at porn in my life. Ever.
Han, would
He
you
said
behave?
one of
Put your
my books is
hand somewhere
clown
else.
porn. Oh shit! I got
Dominique!
One of my books is clown porn.
I've never looked at clown porn, furry porn, midget porn, any kind of porn.
Okay, I'll just say I'm really innocent, and then I'll turn my camera off, and you can look at this avatar.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Hey, that's kind of like my Facebook picture the other day.
It is kind of like her Facebook picture the other day.
And look, that actually started innocent. I swear to God, I was goofing off when I stuck that mandarin in my mouth and took the picture. But then somebody said something about it looking like a ball gag, so I fucking cropped it out and just let that. Like, I sure have a pretty mouth.
Purdy, you guys say it purdy, especially with what I was sharing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, April. Last month was April, right?
I see you were enticed by my daughter's awesome rocking tits. And appease the gods and bathe in the fountain of Varlock. Wash her boobs with the soapy suds. Okay. You ever seen South Park?
Oh yeah.
When they had the heavy metal episode.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Well, if you're in this group, you're probably missing your sanity.
Oh no, that's been gone. Yeah. I don't even look for it anymore. I give up.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I believe you. I mean,
nothing about nothing about nothing.
The only true knowledge is knowing that you know nothing. Socrates.
Do not try to influence people. None of that.
How to Win Friends and Influence People? Come on, that's a classic book.
Yeah, I don't want to influence people. I want people to think for their own goddamn self.
Yeah.
I like the version that they had on one of the old Garfield cartoons, which was How to Win Friends and Fool the Rest.
I just make comic books that I hope people like to read. That's all
I just make artwork that I think people will like, and if they like it, great. If not, they can suck my butt. I mean,
I just like to make people wet their pants without pissing themselves.
This was one of my last drawings I did before all the crazy shit happened.
That's really good. I like the pinup style.
My art style is very retro. It kind of is what happens if you combine a little bit of the surrealist and 50s through 70s pop art with a bit of shading and realism.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminds me of like some of Olivia's art. If you know who Olivia is, Olivia Byrne.
Yeah, she had those trading card sets and stuff.
Yeah, she did a lot of like Betty Page stuff. She did this Betty Page actually.
Ooh, look at that.
That is
Max,
beautiful.
Max hiding the good stuff. Look at that. Yeah,
and I will be flattered as hell being compared to people like that. I still, it's an acquired style because it's very retro pencil style that I do. And so I don't necessarily. Oh, one sec. Just a moment of his sound effects. I gotta make sure there's nothing going on that I can't be on mic for. He's working, and his career, not everything can be said out loud publicly.
Gee, imagine that. Anybody saying anything publicly is taking a chance of getting ripped by somebody. You know
for
that.
sure.
Oh no,
Fucking
this
welcome
isn't
to
about
the
being
camp,
ripped. This is
Professor.
about the fact that he works as an engineer and he's designing stuff that sometimes is not allowed to be shared publicly for
We don't want
business
the
or other
Russians
stuff.
to get a. We don't want the Russians to get a hold of it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, come here.
There's just regulations. It's just easier.
Yeah.
But no, so I mean, any comparing to other great artists or stuff like that. I mean, I've only been learning how to do all this art the last few years here, so
That's amazing. If you've only been doing it for a few years.
My first real drawing I did was at the end of 2017. And I started really working on the pinups and learning them in 2020. So
nice. I can't draw a stick figure without having it lopsided and the legs sticking out the wrong fucking way, and his arms are one longer than the other, and his head's all fucking misshapen like sloth.
The problem that I'm having is because I don't have the consistency to draw a comic yet, because I'm not consistent between drawings. But the other issue I'm having is because my color style is very vintage, retro, and it's all pencils and kind of designed so you have a little of that old look. It's not what most people are looking for their comics. So it has to be kind of niche market who wants something retro in their work, you know?
Yeah. One, you know who's good at really the retro coloring digitally is Phil Leon. He's got the retro thing down.
Yeah, and I don't do it digitally at all. I don't like work on computers at all. That's all done by hand. So,
well, you got to scan it at the end, so because it's got to get printed.
Oh yeah, I do that stuff. I do that stuff. It's just because it's such a niche market stuff. And I actually did do one of the variant covers that he did for Road Warrior Drake. I actually did work on one of the variant covers with Tilt 2 with Doc in them. So, I mean, I have actually done a few little projects for some of the indies, but it's mostly just colorist work for this and that little project side note.
Yeah. Thanks.
Rion, I've lived in Glendale or Maryvale for 35 years. I know all about that, but I've seen power outages in the West Valley freaking lots of times. Yeah.
You live in the desert, man. You're gonna have power outages.
Well, no, it's not. It's not like it's most of it's from the Palo Verde nuclear plant, powers the city.
Yeah.
You know, but there's well, I mean, most of the West Valley for sure gets most of their energy from the Palo Verde nuclear plant, which is out by the Luke Air Force Base. But I don't know. EMP, man, that would wipe everything. That would wipe computer, or that would wipe your car. Everything, not just the power in your house.
Yeah, EMP would wipe your computers, your TVs, fucking every car. Unless, see, I used to have a 72 Nova. It had point ignition. So like,
oh, you're funny, dude.
EMP, no problem. I still start up and go. It was all mechanical.
You're cracking up. You did say 72 Nova. Let's see. I had a 73 hatchback.
Yep.
I love that fucking car, man.
Yep, I had a 72 green Nova with the white.
I hated the green. I had the yellow, which I immediately covered up with primer, as I will show you if I can find this picture. Yeah, there's. Oh, I got both. Okay, I can show you. I can show you how it looked before the primer and after the primer, actually, because I like that red primer. It had a better look to it than the gray did. But that's me and my son when he was about 10, 11.
That's the one that just got married a couple years ago?
Yeah. And
cool.
that's the beast. And then here she is after we cleaned the body all up, put the primer on it, got ready for paint. Yeah, man, I love that ride. Man, that ride was sweet.
Yeah, that was the same type of car I had. Except for mine, it had there was the body, and then like the where the glass was, and the roof, and all that stuff. It was a vinyl.
Right, and you had a trunk, right?
Yeah.
See, this whole hatch lifted.
Yeah. I had a trunk in mine, but mine it looked very similar to that body style.
Look, you drop that back seat down, and you could sleep 2 adults and a big dog comfortably back there. It was my road trip car, dude. No hotels, just fucking truck stop showers cross country in 2 days.
And then they're also made of steel, so like if you crash into a fucking goddamn
you see that? That's a steel bumper. Do you guys know what a steel bumper is? There's one on the front too. Yeah.
I miss bumpers where you could slam into each other bumper to bumper in a parking lot, and the worst you got was a little scuff mark on the bumper.
Yep. Now it's all like you hit a little bumper and it's like, oh my God, all 16 of my sensors are cracked.
Well, to be fair, this woman that backed into my car smashed into it, gunning it out of the lot, and my mom was leaning against the door. She hit and it didn't injure my mom. My car's got pretty good absorption of accidents.
We were at this diner for breakfast, and we're standing outside talking to my wife's parents because they came for breakfast with us. And this lady gets in this truck and just guns it and bashes into this car in front of her, throws it in reverse, and bashes into another car. It just keeps going back and forth, bashing into these cars. And we're like, what the fuck is she doing? I guess like this dude was dating this brand new girl, and she just went ape shit crazy and jumped in his fucking truck and just started wrecking into shit.
HR is now here.
Yep. I'm sorry, I gotta keep my mouth shut.
HR is now in the house, just so y'all know.
But that's okay, because Nita's she's muted anyways.
There you go. That's the HR department for Raging 2. If you
that's our human resources department, because that's how many fucks we give.
I'm gonna have to be quiet now.
I think I'm going to put Rocky in charge of mine.
That's it, man. You put an animal in front. You got a problem, you fucking take it up with HR. You can't communicate with HR. That's not my fucking problem.
Rocky will sit here and argue with him for 10 minutes.
Dumpling gives zero fucks. There's no arguing. There's no nothing. He just looks at you like you're fucking retarded.
God, I'm a fucking hamster. I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm a fucking hamster, you moron.
No, I have not heard that song, Rose. I have not.
I'll have to send you the original and that remix, and they're funny. Oh my god.
Okay, we are down to time to everybody has to tell everybody where they can be found and stuff.
All right.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave. Bye.
That's Nita. You can find her on Raging 2 on YouTube.
Peace out, y'all.
Rose, where can we find you?
If you look for the YouTube handle of Rosetta Allen, otherwise comes up as Eagle Rider if you search that. It's just below the bike company. I mean, come on. Otherwise, you look for Rose M Queen 1 over on Twitter and watch me bitch slap around the trolls and SJWs on both sides of the political aisle all day. I mean,
I like that. If everybody hates you, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, you're trying anyway. It's good. Yeah, Max, where can we find you? What are you doing? We know what you're doing.
Oh man, right now first thing you can do is you can check out Kickstarter.com and just do a search for Mary Machine Gun issue 3, or you could follow the link that is currently being shown in the chat. If you dig the book, back it. If you don't dig the book, share it. Maybe someone else will.
There you go.
I mean, that's you can always help out by doing a share. That's the most important thing that can happen on a social media network, is something to be shared.
That's right. That's right. Promote.
You want to get in touch with me? You can get in touch with us. Search for Mary Machine Gun on any social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and you will get in touch with me.
He's got his eyes closed. He's like, Instagram. He's singing that mantra, baby. I love it. He's feeling it right now. Max, you're doing good, dude. I love it.
Thank you.
You know me, Pops Van Zant. I don't care. Just trying to have a good time, yo. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Allison, Rich, Nita. Love all you guys. Rose, Max. Next Tuesday, you know where we'll be. But this weekend,
CromCon.
You know what's up, and that's what we're gonna play on the way out, baby. You know how we do it. Everybody say bye.
Bye, nut jobs. I mean.
Come get some.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit CB